Okay.
Yeah. Ready.
Okay. Hey, I'm with your name?
Tony. Tony Newell?
Tony Newell.
Yes.
What brings you to Miami and why did you choose to come to the fair? Is this your first time?
This is my first time. I'm actually from Miami, and I wrote this book originally for my nieces and nephews.
Called
Renee and Lulu, A Tale of Friendship. I have 12 nieces and nephews, and I have a little daughter, and I thought it'd be a nice thing to maybe write them a poem. And so during my lunch break one time at work, I decided to write them a poem and read it to them. Everyone seemed to like it, and so people encouraged me to put it into a book. And so I did.
how's sales? Things going well?
I just actually published it on MadCloud, and now I'm going to publish it on Amazon. So sales so far are non-existent, except a couple here today at the fair.
Okay, because we have a lot of indie authors that always ask, what is the best option for me as an independent author? And tell me why you choose MadCloud. MadCloud
is HP's version of CreateSpace, which I think many people will be familiar with. It's Amazon's self-publishing site. I know people are familiar with Lulu. I chose MadCloud because, well, one, the setup is completely free, as with CreateSpace. The author copies are actually very, very low, very cheap, and you can set your own price. And so I think, for instance, if you're going to print the book in the $10 or $11 range, you can usually buy your own copies for $2 or $3. So I think it's a nice.
It's very affordable.
It is affordable, and it works well for book fairs, or if you're going to go to a festival and you want to bring copies, you can print author copies for just print cost.
But do you think you would have gotten more recognition had you chosen another?
You can. It's just, you know how hard it is to break in.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying if you had chosen another self-publishing company, do you think you would have had more recognition?
Perhaps. And of course, it would have been maybe more labor-intensive, more costly as well. So for me, originally, this all happened organically. CreateSpace and MadCloud were the way to go. But I wouldn't steer anyone away from Lulu, for instance, because I know that they make it. There's also, I think there are some publishers that are a step above Lulu where you don't self-publish, but they do cater to independent authors. I want to say it's mainly publishing.
Well, I went with Ex-Libris, and and they do offer more services, and I feel like with going with Ex-Libris that I got a wider distribution versus CreateSpace, because you limit yourself. It's just like your portfolio. You would never just buy one stock. I'd like to diversify, and that's my reason for choosing. Another reason I chose Ex-Libris is because they had the hard copy option. And for children's books, I mean, they're durable, they hold up better, and to me, they present themselves better.
They do, I agree.
And I mean, you've got nice stock. I mean, this book is nice. You've got a nice gloss finish, or I guess it's a semi-gloss finish.
It is. This is MadCloud, and the stock is, I think, superior in MadCloud. Although CreateSpace, Amazon, they give you a better cover. Notice that. The cover is a little glossier. It's more presentable. So there's a trade-off between the two. But your book, which I saw, was nicely done.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course. And actually,
y'all hear that?
It is a good book. I recommend it. And so I might actually explore that. I'm not committed to it, obviously. That's the great thing about CreateSpace or MadCloud.
Or being self-published, we can do
whatever you want,
right?
Right. Yeah. So we'll see. But I recommend people if they've written a book and look up where the local fairs are, any festivals, enter it to wherever you can. It doesn't matter if you're turned down or if you don't win an award. Go to everything, get it out there. Give out books for free if you can.
Exactly.
If you can afford it,
right.
Because
Give
you never know.
books out. You got to spend money to make money.
That's right. You never know who ends up reading it, whose hands it falls into, and then
you give it to one and they show it to five.
That's right. And if one of those 5 people are someone who could really do something with your book, the rest is history.
That's it.
So let me ask you about the fair real quick.
Okay.
So how's your experience been with the fair? I mean, would you come back again, or?
I would. My one gripe, I think, is that the writers' row is on a Friday. And as you can see here, lot of field trips, a lot of school children. And I wrote a kids book, but it's actually, I think the average age of the children here is just too high for the book I wrote. And a lot of them aren't here really for the books. They're here because they're escaping school.
Exactly.
And they don't have a lot of things.
So you won't be here tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be the big day.
It is supposed to be, but I think for us, we were only offered Friday, and we got in late. And it was nice of the fair to let us get in because we were past the deadline, but we got the booth after the deadline passed. But I wish this were a Saturday or a Sunday where you had people here voluntarily, a lot more people here voluntarily, and parents with their children. I think we'd feel more. But it's good traffic, and it's nice. I meet people like you and Bill. You never know.
Well, so also now you're going to check out Indies Unlimited.
I will.
Right?
I will.
Okay. And if you ever have any questions, about Indies Unlimited, they have a wonderful staff. It's worldwide, multinational law, and but Stephen Place and Pat Brooks are two of the greatest authors that are amongst the team there. And if you ever have any questions, they'll be glad to.
I'll definitely be visiting the site. I even brought my laptop, so I'm sure we'll all see each other there.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'll see you at the fair.
Okay.